I just bought a Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly, their 9mm Glock-ish type pistol. Really didn't know what to think about it. Really wasn't sure I was going to like it. I've been playing with it just a little bit here, and I want to show you guys what I got to know about this thing. I thought I was going to hate it because it's a very lightweight version of the Glock 17. I don't really like lightweight pistols. Usually they just feel chintzy, they don't point well. I don't like them. This one, I like. It kind of feels odd a little bit because I'm so used to bigger guns. My standard carry, my Glock 20 up here. You know, double stack 10mm automatic, big old fat. It's heavy, clunky and blunky. I like it. But this Grizzly just has a good weight balance, a good feel, natural point of aim. It just holds in points. I didn't think I was going to like the sights on it. They're a bit blockier than I'm used to. I got night sights on my Glock 20. They have their own version of combat sights here with kind of their dark green, grizzly green, their own logo color green on the sights. I didn't think it was going to work. It seems to work. I would personally rather have white dots in the sights. I like white. It shows up in darker environments better. But I tell you what, it seems to work. Even in fairly low light, I seem to be shooting well. I shoot this, I'd hate to say it, better than I shoot my Glock 20. I might end up switching to carrying this. It shoots well. The grip on it is rather aggressive. If you're not used to an aggressive grip and you shoot it a lot, it might actually bother you at first. It's got they call it their bear fur. It's just a really kind of ridged, raised, swirling around fur texture. Kind of. But it's very aggressive, which lets me just hang on to it. It seems to be very easily controlled. It's a very controllable pistol. Now, the one thing that I'm least excited about, it's got these little holes milled out, tops and sides. That is supposedly both to help with the balance of the pistol and to take out a little bit of weight. I think it's really more for looks. A lot of people think that just kind of looks cool and neat and modern. It's a little bit more showy and flashy. Generally, things like that, all I see is it's more of a chance for dirt, crud, and crime to get in there and something to get caught. Not an issue for most people. When I carry, I carry every day. I have to clean my Glock 20 once a week. I have to clean my Glock 20 once a week, otherwise it will cease to operate by around week 2 or 3. It just gets too dirty, too much crud in my work and construction. It just does. This one, I don't know if I would have to clean it more or not. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play around with it and see. But I know most people don't have that issue at all where they have to clean their firearm, their carry weapon very often. At least not that you have to, but you probably should anyway. Now, I've done a little range time with this. I've done a lot of dry firing. I have a laser training cartridge in it. You probably couldn't see that. But that's been my go-to method for really trying out a firearm and seeing whether I like it. At first, is just my dry firing. Because, well, it's a lot cheaper than hitting the range. The gun just tends to hold better in my hand when I'm firing. It holds more square and more straight. It's easier to control than my Glock 20 is. Even though I've got bigger than average hands, I figured the Glock 20 is fine. This one, I think it's just the more aggressive texture on the grip. It just holds straight, and it doesn't tend to turn as much at all when I'm pulling the trigger. It doesn't torque one way or the other much at all. It works, and I'm shooting this better, so I do like it. Price point, $295. Comes in a cardboard box with a cheap through the barrel and action style cable lock, and it has 2 magazines. Now, the pistol takes Glock magazines, which I think is awesome. It just comes with their own aftermarket Glock magazines. Why not? It seems to work. You can buy Glock mags for it. It comes with 2 17-round Glock magazines. It won't hold the shorter 15-round Glock magazines. Ironically, my Bear Creek Arsenal carbine will hold a 15-round magazine. This one will not, but it comes with 2 magazines. my BC9 comes with no magazines, but that also means if I bought the BC9 and a Grizzly 9mm pistol at the same time, I get 2 magazines for this that also fit here. Kind of a cool little thing. I ordered this online through Bear Creek Arsenal's website. They ship it to my local gun store, and then I go to the gun store, they give me a call, I stop in, and I'll do the paperwork and background check at my gun store. And so they charge a little something for their time doing the paperwork and background check. But the gun sells for about $300. I like one that accepts Glock magazines because I can go to any podunk small town itty bitty gun store or gun counter and get Glock 9mm magazines. They're just too standard. The fact that it's a Glock clone means that I can use any Glock trigger replacement, I can use Glock sight replacements, I can use any internal Glock parts, I can put in a Glock barrel, anything that I want to change later on I can. The Grizzly comes with all stainless steel barrels. Some of them have different coatings on them on top of the stainless steel for color flare. I think that's kind of silly. Get it if you want to. My Glock 20, the barrel rusts all the time. I've got to keep that sucker oiled well. I like the fact that this is stainless so it won't rust. So the gun points well, it shoots well, it feels well, it handles well, and it's cheap. Honestly, I think that I'm glad I bought this pistol, even though at first I thought I was going to be a sucker for it. Why don't you go check out Bear Creek Arsenal sometime, and while you're at it, go stop by my website, guntradition.com, read some of the articles I have there about the various Bear Creek Arsenal firearms, because I really like them, and I've started to buy a lot of them. I'm buying big into budget guns that work instead of fancy and fine ones, because I like basic things that work. So go check it out. I'll catch you later. Bye now.